Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to State of the Squadron 52. Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I did the State of the Squadron. Blame Chrome Ninja because we've been having these awesome test town halls in Discord. And every time we do one of those, I kind of slack off and don't do a State of the Squadron. Forgive me, because State of the Squadron is the show where I talk about things happening in and inside Star Citizen and this org test squadron. And I do have to welcome a whole bunch of new members. Let's do that. But before I do, let me give a very big shout out to my Patreon supporters listed right here. Ladies and gentlemen of my Patreon, thank you so much for your ongoing support. I do appreciate it. If you want to help out and support my Patreon, here it is at patreon.com/testsquadron. Feel free to jump in there. We used to have these awesome rewards. My wife used to make these engraved mugs. Unfortunately, we don't have a sandblaster with us and we don't do it anymore. We'll find something else to replace that. But here it is if you want to follow up on that. I've had a few people message me saying they can't donate through the forums. I don't know what's happening with that. Let me talk about the forums very quick. Actually, while I'm here, let me just give a quick shout out to everyone who's donated through the forums. There was a member from Japan who was unable to complete it. I don't know what the issues with that. I haven't found a solution. But let me give a very big shout out and thank you to the people who have donated in the recent weeks. That is Fly Casual for 10, thank you sir. Bambuza for 10, thank you very much. August for 10, thank you very much. Garrick Duval for 10, thank you sir. Vaverick for 25, you're a champ, thank you very much. This goes towards my beer fund. I Eat One for 10, Vahadar for 10, Citizen Dad. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Fly Casual, Vaverick again for 25, Bambuza, and these names repeat. Did I miss anyone? Amun Konsu for 50 back in April. Did I get you for that one? If I missed it, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Doc Gerlin for 25. Thank you very much. Some new names in there. I appreciate it a lot, guys. And as we get closer to, fingers crossed, an actual game here in Star Citizen, more of my time is put towards running and managing this org. So everything you do there helps a lot. I've also started streaming through Twitch recently. And surprisingly, some of you who've been with me for years and who've never donated through Patreon or the forums or anything are throwing donations on Twitch. Is it because I'm just a wonderful streamer? Is that what it is? The truth is, people have their platforms which they prefer, and a lot of you I know prefer Twitch. I am going to try to be a lot more active on that. Thank you very much for your support on Twitch itself. And also YouTube. You know, I got to stream, dual stream to the two of them. So YouTube I ignored for many, many years, but there is actually a subscriber. Is it called subscribing? It's called joining, where you actually join the same way that you subscribe on Twitch. And I got to give a shout out to everyone who has done this on YouTube, which I've never done before. So for the first time, let me give a big shout out and thank you to Ansyka, 490 Gaming, Uncle Gary, Looking Glass, GlockJS, Vahadar. Hey Vahadar, you're all over the place. Thank you. Conrad Larson and Logic Bomb. Thank you very much for your support on YouTube. It is appreciated. And let's get back to business. So I want to talk about, I just want to get to the interesting things on the roadmap roundup. There's some new tidbits in there, but I have to give a big shout out and welcome to some new members. Before I start going down this list and saying hello to a couple of you, if you are new and you're coming to test, you have to get yourself into our Discord. If you don't come to Discord, nothing happens. I see so many of you sign up, you join the org, you say, I'm excited to be here, I accept the application, and then that's it. We are not active on Spectrum. We don't use it much. We're more active on our Discord and our own forums, which I showed you over here. We'll take a look at the forums in a second. So to Jetplane J, Skullduggery, Jake Turrell, Jugnut, Burnt Toast. Hey, I saw you in the forums, Burnt Toast. SKJJO, X-Penguin, Ballerman, Sir Nidiak, Sauce Goblin, Lemon Menon, Damon. That's a name I couldn't pronounce. Nice. Whitfield 907, Stoned Chaplain, Crust, Challenger. Some of these names, really. Grandpa Seth. Oh, all right. Also, is he related to the Seth we know? Butt Fruit, Reventon, Spiriana, Unknown Guardian, and there's so many. I haven't done this in so long. We had a big influx of members over the past month. because of the Free Fly event. Guys, welcome to Test. It is great to have you join us. Please come into our Discord and say hello. If you are shy, just message me or message any mod or any staff member. Say, I am shy. Please give me an icebreaker. I will forcibly pull you into a voice channel and make everyone say hello to you. It is the only way to do it. Also, feel free to go by our forums. Now, I know you younger guys don't use forums much, but we're still active on our forums for the most part. Here's our link to our Discord. Gilded, this is a link to Gilded, by the way. If you already have Gilded, feel free to join, but we are not really active on Gilded for now. Gilded has a very cool feature, which is tiered voice comms. When the time comes for big fleet operations, we need tiered comms. We may use Gilded, but for the time being, we are all on Discord. Nothing else much to see on our forums there. And I did see Burn Toast say hi, welcome. And hey, I even responded. Welcome, Burn Toast. Good to have you join us. So that said, let me see. I thank donations. I welcome new members. Let's go check out what's new in Star Citizen itself. So the roadmap roundup. There are some, now usually it's nothing very interesting, but 319, 320, starting to look a little bit interesting. Mirai Fury and the Fury MX, big sellers, as I spoke about my last video about the funding. At least 20,000 was sold. It's a big seller. People love the ship. Me personally, I did not get the missile variant. I'm not sure about the logistics of rearming this thing and how easy or how difficult it may be. We'll see about that. And I'm going to take a sip of my water. Let's see what's happening with Arena Commander. Some fun stuff happening. Front-end update. Replacement of the current electronic access front-end. For those that are new, there's a kind of, this was, I guess, an inside joke from Chris Roberts poking fun at EA. EA being a big game publisher. He didn't need a publisher, so he kind of poked fun by making this Arena Commander kind of an EA electronic access thing. I don't know if they're pulling this off completely. I think the joke is done by now. But anyway, this makes switching modes and vehicle loadouts as well as creating lobbies more fluid experience. So if you've played Arena Commander anytime recently, you know how tough it is to get out and change a ship or any way to loadouts on your ships. I'm curious to see what they come up with, but instead of exiting to the menu, maybe more an in the game way to do that will make it a lot better. I'd like to change ships more fluidly also, so curious to see how they do that. It is a welcome change. There are new racetracks. Shive, are you around? It's time for you to get back in the seat, buddy. Test your racing prowess in the Uterp Icebreaker, the Miner's Lament, and the Snake Pit, and Yadar Valley as some of the first persistent universe locations in Arena Commander, alongside with Hello Rand Circuit. Wow, there's so many. So this used to be only one, but a whole bunch. I haven't even done. I've done the pit, and I haven't done the rest of them. I've done the pit. That's it. So I'm definitely going to check that out. New Horizons Speedway rework. So if you have buggies and you're racing cars, there's also more places to go right now. The 3 Mario Cup racetracks hosted New Horizons Speedway have had the tracks improved and location moved to the holiday resort planet Green, which is a third planet of the Ellis system. Is this our first look at the Ellis system? It is? I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. So the planet is named Green, and it's in the Ellis system. That is something new. I'm curious to see what that looks like. Now, there is also a new dogfighting map at Jericho Station. This is 0G, flying around Jericho. Just a new map. Always welcome. And we know what that looks like. Nothing special. I hope there's not too many invisible asteroids around that. There is also a new elimination map called Ecol? Someone correct my pronunciation. The FPS map, Ecol. God damn it. That's a 1. It's Echo 1-1. I was testing you. Did you get that? I know you did. Yes, the new FPS map is called Echo 1-1. I was just testing you. Previously exclusive to the game mode, has now a new variant tailored for elimination. Cool. New map, Security Post Career for Arena Commander. We know what that looks like, but also both FPS and dogfighting. Cool. New dogfighting map, Winner's Circle. Alongside with the rework, New Horizons Speedway maps come long requested atmospheric map for dogfighting happening on planet Green, which I heard is green. Yes, terrible jokes. Which is the third planet of the Ellis system, if I've not mentioned that before. Yes, that actually is pretty exciting because atmospheric effects are coming in very soon, and the flaps on your ships will make a difference. So if your ship does have wings, it will be a lot more maneuverable versus, say, the Aurora, which is a flying brick. Best ship, by the way. I will definitely be spending time in this, figuring out what's the best way, or what's the best ship to use in Atmo. Well, it's probably the Gladius, let's face it, or the Arrow. Either way, looking forward to getting in there. And some more experimental game modes coming in. These are time-limited game modes, range from simple twists on current modes to entirely new modes. Interesting. So is it got a pistols-only mode, shotguns only? I guess this is their way to test different weapons. This initiative will not only allow rapid iteration of game modes to put into players' hands faster, but also allow the teams to gather vital analytic data. Yeah, curious to see what they come up with, and they'll be time limited. Sounds like fun, but a lot of changes coming, and apparently there's a planet called Green, which is in the Alice system, third planet by the way. Looking forward to seeing all these changes come very soon in 320. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I will conclude my State of the Squadron. If you enjoyed my video, which you did, by the way, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, your comments below, always appreciate it. New guys, welcome. Good to have you join us. I'll catch you in the next one.